So today's Minecraft video, we're back on Minecraft PlayStation 4, the Bedrock version. Now we do have a brand new update, and I want to go through all the changes with you guys. It's been quite some time since I've done a video like this. Now Minecraft PlayStation 4, the Bedrock version, has been out for a couple of months now. I want to start off by asking you guys who regularly play on a PlayStation 4 and play Minecraft, how are you finding the Bedrock version? What are you enjoying? But more importantly, what aren't you enjoying? So Minecraft PlayStation 4, the Bedrock version, will be the newest version of Minecraft that will be updated. Of course, we do have the Editions version, which will take you to the Legacy version. That will no longer be updated. And in case you guys don't know, 4J Studios are no longer classed as a Minecraft developer. Now, you probably would have noticed recently on PlayStation that we do have an update which comes in at version 2.05. But as you guys can see, it's not really descriptive, is it? Minor bugs and crash fixes. In fact, the last 3, 4, 5 updates have just been bugs and crash fixes. They're not really descriptive, and it goes all the way down back to 1.99, 1.98, 1.97. The last few updates for this version of for Minecraft in general have just been bug fixes and stability. So there was a brand new update, version 1.14.41, released only for PlayStation 4. So if you're on iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, or Switch, you didn't receive this. This was a PlayStation only update. Now, before we get into this, for all versions of the Bedrock version, there is currently a free skin pack available on the Minecraft store. Now, this is something that's still a problem. Now, I have pretty good internet, but I still seem to get hit with this, but only on PlayStation 4. I'm not sure if you guys are the same. In a couple of cases, if you go back and enter it a couple more times, it usually does load. But there is a free skin pack, so I recommend going to check it out. Before we do jump into the official changes, I know I'm going to receive a lot of questions in regards to realms and servers. Now, at this moment, there is still no introduction of realms. There is still no introduction of servers. I've seen a lot of fake rumors going around in the community, and I can personally tell you guys that realms and servers will not be an update. So what I mean by that is, as you guys can see, we're currently on version 1.14. Like 1.15 will not be a realms update or a servers update. I think it's a case of the developers just enabling realms and enabling servers. I've got a feeling that realms and servers are being delayed all because of money. Now, of course, PlayStation, it took forever for Microsoft and PlayStation to agree to have cross-platform on this version. Something that you will notice, though, if you go to the Minecraft store, if you want to add any kind of currency, PlayStation has their own currency, which is in the form of some really weird tokens. They don't have that in any other version of the Bedrock version. So I think this is all to do with some form of currency. There it was right there. As you guys can see, you've got tokens. So if you have tokens, they are locked to PlayStation only. You can't transfer these to iOS, Android, Windows 10, Xbox, or Switch. Meanwhile, all the other versions of Bedrock, you can kind of bounce them around. So I think realms and servers is all to do with money and who's going to get a percentage of what. I think realms will be introduced before servers will be, because that's going to be dedicated from Minecraft and Microsoft themselves. The servers being delayed. The thing that's also the reason why this is taking a long time is Minecraft PlayStation 4 Edition had 17 million players. So if they enabled the servers, I'm not saying 17 million people are going to log onto those servers straight away. Even if a small percentage logged on, that's still hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people. So I think it's just getting the servers stable for the PlayStation community. That's all the information I have about this. Like you guys, I've been asking questions. All I get told is that they are working on it with Microsoft. I even asked the server owners. All right, so let's go into game and let's go through these changes. Oh yeah, so this is just a random seed that I loaded into. If you're interested in this seed, I will share it with you. But basically, a pillager outpost generated slap bang in the middle of a village. Shouldn't happen, but it does on this version. So the seed is right there, minus 406717723. If you look at the coordinates on the other side of the screen, it is 161661452. You do a little bit of traveling from spawn, but if you're interested in this, then go and check it out. So something I have noticed is that the character creator is a little bit smoother on PlayStation 4. That is something that they have been working on all Bedrock versions, making sure they're a lot smoother between every single version. Remember, Bedrock isn't just iOS, Android, Windows, and Xbox Switch, and PlayStation 4. It's also Minecraft Earth as well. So standard in most bug fixes is they fix several gameplay crashes. So you know when you're just regularly playing Minecraft and your game crashes? I've had it happen to me twice on the PlayStation 4 version since me starting today's video. So still a little bit more crashes need to be fixed, but whenever you're playing and the game closes, that's what they've worked on. This one, fixed crash when signing out a guest account in-game. So if you had a guest account and you were in a game, it would simply cause your game to crash. Again, I'm not a regular on PlayStation, so maybe if you guys were doing this and you noticed it, it's been fixed. Fixed crash when exiting a world. So whenever you would just start, save and quit, your game would crash. Really weird bugs. These have happened in the Bedrock version since the beginning of time. Guys, I've been playing Bedrock since 0.7, 0.6 on iOS and Android. Yeah, I still experience crashes and bugs like that. Next one's quite an interesting one. Fixed players being unable to join multiplayer game after disabling and then enabling crossplay until you restart. So unless you were starting and restarting your game, it wouldn't work in terms of crossplay. So if I was to start, enable crossplay, and then disable it again, it wouldn't work. I think it's in settings somewhere. It's to do with just making sure you're. I think it's gotta be. Is it going on the multiplayer? Maybe because I'm not in a multiplayer game. I can't fully remember where about. There it is. Is that it? Yeah. It's crossplay. So I think this has to be done via the main menu now to stop any issues with your worlds. But anyway, that's something that they have fixed in this version. Unlinking PSN button no longer available from in-game menu. That was causing a couple of issues as well. I know a lot of people have had problems with their Microsoft account or signing in and out. Hopefully that's been fixed. I did receive a lot of reports in my last videos, but I haven't had any issues since. So I'm praying that for the people having issues with their PSN or Microsoft account, that's been fixed. But unlinking PSN button no longer available from in-game menu. I have no idea where that was. I think it was underneath your profile. I can't fully remember whereabouts it was, but it's not there anymore. Sticky situation trophy description updated. So it says in the official changelog for this that they've just updated the criteria on how you are able to obtain the trophy, because a lot of people weren't fully sure on how it works. I can't really remember the exact trophy achievement that this unlocks for you, but they've updated the description, just a minor change, it's not really a big deal. And last but not least, fixed text being cut off friend screen in different languages. So if you were speaking different languages, some text was missing, and that's it. That's all the changes. Again, not really descriptive, no major changes. I don't really see the developers, the Bedrock developers, talking much about Minecraft PlayStation 4. Bedrock's been under a lot of criticism recently, and I think the PlayStation players can fully agree it's not great. And I know how the PlayStation players feel because I went from Minecraft Xbox One Edition to this version of Minecraft. It's not great. It still needs a lot of work, but it is being worked on. Something else I've noticed with this version as well is the render distance loading of chunks is terrible. It's terrible in terms of loading chunks. So if we go over here, by the time we get there, they've still not loaded. And then you hit like an invisible barrier, as you guys can see here. You end up hitting this wall and you can't go past it. You just get stuck here. It's been an issue on PlayStation 4. Now, to be honest, guys, the reason why I've not been keeping anyone updated about PlayStation in general is because I've stopped playing the console version of Bedrock at the moment. I was dedicated on Xbox, but Xbox Bedrock is still not in a great position. So I switched over to Windows 10, which is a lot smoother than the PlayStation and the Xbox version. But I'll try and keep you updated as much as possible. I know the #1 question that people want to know is, where are servers, where are realms? No news. Even if I ask, I still get nothing at all. So apart from that, guys, that's all the changes. PlayStation players, have a great day, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.